I don't know how long I have left to write this. It's night, and it's nearly been a week now. The later it gets, the more paranoid I become. I know what's coming. I just don't know when. Okay, before I start this off, I'll give you some background. 1 week ago, last Sunday, I invited my friends over to my place. I called them J and C. It was just some silly fun, going out to get lunch and fooling around. I probably should have been studying for my upcoming exams, but we had a short 2-day holiday, so I decided that it couldn't hurt to invite them around. After we'd gone out to get some lunch, we saw a really funny video of some people playing the Charlie Charlie challenge. It looked like a lot of fun, and we knew that these games were bullshit anyway, so we decided to give it a try. The Charlie Charlie game gave no results, so we tried a few more. We were about to give up and play poker when I found something that looked interesting. The Sara Sarita game. I won't explain it in detail here because you can search it up. The main rules are 2 people face each other, each holding a coin. Jay and I played while C watched, barely stifling a laugh. To start playing, you both flip a coin. If they're both heads, you can play, but otherwise you have to ask again. Then you can take turns asking questions and flipping the coin, heads meaning yes, tails meaning no, etc. We were mostly asking stupid funny questions, but I decided to go all in. I asked Sara Sarita, will I die next week? I flipped it. Heads. I mostly laughed it off, it was just a coin, so it was all coincidence, right? Still though, I was a bit uneasy. Now, to exit the game, you need to flip the coins at the same time, and you can only finish once they both land on heads. We kept trying, so many times, but it was always tails. Just as we were going to give up, it finally landed on heads. We got up and resumed what we were doing earlier. A couple hours later, we were talking about dreams and hallucinations, which we all thought were really cool. Jay started talking about how we can actually have hallucinations by breathing in a special way. I believe it's called holotropic breathwork. It sounded cool, so we all gave it a go. I went first. After around 10 minutes, the hallucination started. I found myself in an infinitely large field, stretching endlessly into the distance. Off to my right was a small, faceless girl. I tried to go over to her, but she suddenly looked at me. She didn't have eyes, but she knew I was there. The faint marks on her face contorted to look like a smile, and the hallucination abruptly stopped. It was so surreal, and I felt very uncomfortable. I'll admit it, I was scared shitless. Over the next week, I was always on edge. My mental health was deteriorating. I looked like a train wreck. I wasn't doing any homework. I was losing so much sleep because I would always see her in my dreams. I tried talking to Jay and C, and they both said that they'd seen her too. I remembered the question I asked, how it said I would die in the following week. I could barely take it anymore. I was seeing menacing shadows in the corner of my eye, and then they would disappear. I felt like I was being watched. Well, it's Sunday now, and according to this ghost, I should be dead soon. The lights are on and my doors are locked. I'm not sleeping tonight. I keep hearing noise. Just now though, I remembered something. There's still one more question I can ask. I grabbed the coin I used to play last week. Sara Sarita, am I still playing the game? I think you can imagine what side it landed on.